Hello. How we doing? Hi, Kitty. Hi, Rudy. Mm-mm. You're a weird cat, but you're not getting this. This is mine. Don't give me that look. What? No, you can't have it. It's mine. It's mine. Arlene. Hey, Sash. Leave it alone. It's mine. It's mine. Hi, Mari. No. I don't care how nice you say please. You're not getting it. Hey, it's mine. It's mine. He's like a freaking homing pigeon, man. No. Mine. You have no idea. I have to literally hold it above my head when I'm not taking a bite. It's mine. You're a cat. You're supposed to like fish and. Mm, stuff. What are you after my ice cream for? No. Yeah, I get cats like cream. He does not actually like milk or cream. He'll turn his nose up at it every time. But ice cream, he loves ice cream. No, no. Mm-hmm. Gave up, huh? Yay. Don't you unplug that phone? Mm-mm. he he does not like there's some flavors he does not like, but mint chip is one of his favorites. So whenever I have a mint chip ice cream sandwich, he like goes crazy for it. All gone. I ate it all. I'm a big old fat pig. I didn't even share a lick with you. It's all gone. And I'll pet you, and then you'll smell like ice cream. There you go. Brat. All right, what am I working on tonight? I need something to do this on. I guess we'll use this. It's the leftover piece from last week. This side. You're a brat. You're a brat. You're a big fat brat. Well, you got no ice cream. I'm leaving. What? No. 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 I love you, but no. You want West Side? You want West Side? Hmm? You want West Side to the Cataminium? Okay. I think she's probably in the shower with Phil. He went away. Thank you. Okay. He's left me. I'm so blessed at the moment. Oh, I'm sure she's around. She'll be here shortly. Hmm. Well, we still have 3 minutes. Ugh. The ink or the oxide? Yeah. See, I prefer the ink over the oxide. That's just me. Ugh. I got this one, Scorched Timber, and I got both of them, ink and the oxide. I'm gonna play with it a little bit, getting it ready. He's on the hunt over there. And he took a nap just before I went live so that he was, refreshed and ready. Yeah, definitely worth getting the reinkers. But the thing with the oxides is they're harder to re-ink than the inks. The ink, but the oxides are hard. They just don't work right. Okay, so let's go over the rules. There are none. I use a random number generator and a list. One of these days, I'm actually going to get this, put it on my sheet of, stuff. Oh, and he's back. Hi, honey. We missed you. We did. We missed you because we can't have a life alive without you. All right, so we do use a list to do this. This is a link to the list, which is this list right here, which is kind of a mess, to be honest with you. It's kind of everywhere. Um, but, you know, I don't know why it's like that. Probably because at one point it was on stickers, and then I transferred it over to my Google Drive, and my Google Drive just said, put it anywhere. But we use this, and we have 49 prompts. We added one last week. And basically, we let the computer pick what we're going to do. And, you know, there's things on here like adding sprays and things like that. So if you don't have a spray, that's okay. If you have a distress oxide, you could stamp some stuff on there and spray that, and that'll work. You know, spray it with some water. Any spray will do. I do have a couple of videos on how to make some easy sprays in my playlist someplace. I think you just have to put in spray, and it should come up. Hey, Roseanne. Hey, Jersey. Cool. So, let's see. Household stamp. That's anything in your house. It could be a fork. It could be a piece of potato. It could be a pen eraser. It could be the bottom of your salt shaker, whatever it is. Let's see. Finger painting is exactly that. Use your fingers and put some paint on the paper. If you don't have a stencil, well, just, you know, poke some holes in a piece of paper with a hole punch, and bammo, you got one. Use water-soluble crayons or oil pastels. If you don't have them, go ahead and use colored pencils or markers or whatever it is you've got. Regular crayons, that works. What else? Splatters or drips are exactly that. You just want to drip some stuff on there or some splatter on there. And it doesn't matter if it's paint or ink, whatever you want to use. If you do not have texture paste, well, use anything that you got that says paste on it. But we do have a recipe for texture paste. We made it about 2.5, 3 months ago, and it's still good. So pretty easy. It's 3 ingredients. Very easy to do. Thank you. Stamps can be postage stamps or ink stamps. You know, if you want to use a regular stamp, use, you know, stamp. Adding sparkle, you can add that any way you want. If it comes on washi tape, fantastic. If you're going to put glitter on it, best of luck to you. We do have some wild cards, and that basically means you can do anything that you want. If it says that you need to add paint with a brayer, you could use a credit card or anything else that you have around, maybe a piece of paper, whatever you have to just kind of smear paint on there. Okay. Now you have to get down. You do. You have to get down. Off you go. Go on.
Harry.
Get down. Because I said so. Hi, Sherry. How's the foot? Yeah. 3 grandkids for 2 weeks. Oh, still there. Oh. I got 2 grandkids right now. And they are at the park. The older one took the younger one to the park. I love when those things come up, tell you that your phone is severely damaged by all these different things. So what I do is I press the button right here. It gives us a number. I tell you what the prompt is. And then I set the timer for 5 minutes. Now, this is not to rush anyone, because if you need more time, all you need to do is tell me that you need more time, and we'll give you more time. It is really just to keep me moving. Okay? Hi, friend. Hello, Zola. Hi. So don't be worried about that. That's for me. Just otherwise, you know, I'll be here forever. So If you look at the list and you see something you would like to add, just let us know. There was a change from the list. The list at, remember, 20 says add hot glue. We changed it just to glue something on there because, you know, hot glue is a pain in the butt. She smiled. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. If everybody's ready, here we go.
Yeehaw.
Our first prompt tonight is number 33. Number 33 is to use water-soluble crayons or oil pastels. You can do anything that you want. You put a background on here, whatever it is, you do what you want to do. Boo. Now, I have a bunch of these because I bought a whole bunch of them in a bag. And some of them are okay, but some of them are not, you know, in great shakes. But I'm going to use these and play with these. So, we're going to play with these. So, well, we could use these ones. Let's use the Crayola and see how that works. That'll be fun, right? Crayola brand. Well, those are kind of cute. Okay, we're going to use these. Why not? So 5 minutes, do whatever you want to do. If you need more time, just let me know. Let's see. Oil pastels, huh? We'll see. Well, they do smush a little bit. They're not great. Yeah, I don't like these at all. Okay, we'll go to the other ones. I don't like those at all. Oh, much better. Much better. Okay. Way better. We're going to see how bad I can screw this up tonight because I've had 2 really good weeks, so we'll see. It could be really good or it could be really bad. Where'd that purple one go? There it is. Purple over the gray. And then blue over that. Yeah. I don't like that at all. Get rid of that. Buff it in, 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 buff it in. Oh, great. It just made it darker purple. That's okay. We'll put more blue. Add more blue. Blue will work. Okay. There you go. See, we're just bluing it out. Bluing it out. All right. Purple, blue, purple, red. Let's do blue. Why not? Because we can, right? Because we have it. It's there. Oil pastel. I remember these when I was a kid. Craypas. I think this was probably the first oil pastel set my mom got me when I was a kid. Not that she really appreciated me playing with oil pastels, but what are you going to do? When your kid wants to create, you get them what they want, you know? I used to drive my mom crazy. Yeah, we could. We could tie-dye. I'm good with it. Bought him a tuna Sammy today. I had to go to the post office. I had like 6 packages in the mail. Now, I don't know if these ones are water soluble. Easy to apply, perfect for color mixing, cover oling, various techniques. Watercolor resists. So it does resist. It's not, these are not water soluble. These are water resist. All right, got about a minute left. I was going to water and then smooth it all around, but it's water resistant. I don't like these Crayola though. I'm going to give those to Lily. Those are for Miss Lily Butt now. I got them in the bag. Less than a minute, just about a half a minute left to go. If anybody is needing more time, let me know. Otherwise, we will move on. Also, I'm sending some of you some paper that looks like this. It's weird. Don't freak out on me. This is my vintage tape paper, and I want honest opinions on it. So I am sending it out to some of you just randomly. So if you get it, could you try it? Tell me if you like it. Yes, they're still here. Buggy took her to the park. Let's see. Where are they? Hold on. All right, that's time. If you need more time, let me know. Let's see where they are. They are at the playground. That's Buggy's. Buggy's icon. Yes, I know. Go that way. So there he is. He's at the playground. And there's Bima. This is home. And that's where he is. He's over there with Miss Lily, but they went to the park. It's not as far as it looks, but they're at the park. All right. Seeing that no one needs more time, I'm going to go ahead and push the button and we'll start the next one. And the next prompt is number 35. And number 35 is add spots or dots. Now you can add these any way that you want. You can use paint, you can use ink, you can add candy dots, sequins, whatever it is you want. You can add spots or dots to this. They're pretty much the same thing, but you know. So you're going to put some dots on your paper with any color that you want. Hello. Can I help you? I'm going to give you 5 minutes to do that. You can use ink, you can use paint, you can use anything. There you go, you bad kitty. Look, if I didn't give her a hard time, she wouldn't think I loved her anymore. Now, if you have a spot stencil and you want to use that, you know, be my guest. Following bad advice, I handed out some wisdom to Sandy for when we travel. Yes, you have responsibilities. You're the co-pilot. Your responsibilities are get me a soda when I'm driving, dole out the Excedrin, book the hotels, whatever hotel you want. Just, you know, pick up my phone, go to booking.com, pick the hotel you want and press book it now. It automatically charges it to my credit card. We golden. Give me some Excedrin when I need it because nobody wants me to have a migraine and be driving. There's paperwork involved. Well, there could be paperwork involved. Although I'm trying to talk Michelle into going on the next road trip with me. Trying to get her to come down here because I want to go to Rocky Top. And so I want her to come down here and then she can go with me and we can go see Rose. Over at Sweet Tea and Roses. We can go see her. I kind of like that. I'm good. Yeah, pretty much. I have no idea until I get there, you know? Ooh, wowzer. Drying, 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 drying. Okay, let me see. Acrylic. It doesn't say if it's gloss or semi-gloss or... I hate that. It just says it's light mocha. Well, it seems to be drying. Okay, it's not. Okay, it's not a gloss. Hallelujah. I'll tell you the only place I ever said no to was when we were heading through Colorado. It was getting dark, and I usually don't like to drive after it gets dark. Like, I want to be in the hotel by 6:30, 7 o'clock, you know, dinner time. And I want to stop, pick up dinner, and be in the hotel about 6:30, 7 o'clock. This way, if it's warm and we want to go take a swim, we can go take a swim. We get to take advantage of some of the amenities at some of the hotels because we've been to hotels where they have a pool or they have a jacuzzi or they have like a cocktail hour with, you know, free eatsies and stuff. And does anybody need more time? I am going to hit this with the dryer. Does anybody need more time? Let me know. Okay. So we were driving through Colorado and, you know, we're talking like late September, mid to late September. And the next town, major town coming up was Golden, Colorado. And looked on the phone, rooms were $1,400 a night in the off season. I went, oh, we got to keep going. What's the next major town? Yeah, I just need a clean bed, clean bathroom. You know what? I have OCD and I'm a germaphobe. So when I check into a hotel, the very first thing I do is hit everything with a black light. And then I carry 90% isopropyl alcohol in a spray bottle and I spray everything. And I don't sleep on the blankets. I take the bedspreads off. And then I have my own blankets that I sleep with. My own sheets and blankets. And my own pillow. Because gross. The Menger Hotel? Yeah, I've stayed there. All right. I don't see that anybody needs any more time. So we're going to go ahead and push the button, see what we got going on. What's next? What's next in the world? Number 22. 22 is to add blue. Add blue to it no matter how you do it. Add some blue. You can put blue washi tape on it. You can cut blue die cuts and put those on there. You can just draw on it with some blue markers. Whatever you want. Just add some blue to your page. Okay? Add blue. Add blue. What am I gonna do? I already had blue. Add more blue. Add some blue. Blue, blue, blue. I'm so blue. Sandy has not run out here for any supplies yet.
That's almost a little scary.
I know. I'm a little terrified. Okay. When in doubt, stencil. I could just put blue washi tape on there, but that seems like, you know. I'm so blue, just thinking about you. I'll be so blue. Oh, Jesus, teardrops start falling. Whoa. All right, we got some stuff here. Better place on the ocean with free show. Okay, let me see. We can stay one night and go home into honeymoon or try another place. I'm not opposed to staying in a nice, hotel. I like nice hotels. I'm like everybody else. But the truth is if I'm by myself on the road, I'll sleep in the car. I keep pillows and blankets with me just for that purpose. I will sleep in the car. Now, if I got a girly in there, then I have to get a hotel because girlies don't like to sleep in the car. They want a bathroom. And no, they don't want to have to get up and go in the rest area. Girlies. Okay, I've completely covered it in blue. But if it's just me, I'll sleep in the car. Honey knows that. she's been parked on the side of the highway. She's been parked there for an hour. That's where I guess where she's sleeping. All right, so that's the 5-minute mark. If anybody needs more time, just let me know and we'll give you more time. Otherwise, we will move on. Michelle, are you caught up? Well, sometimes, for me, sometimes it's amenities. I want to get into the hotel at like 5 o'clock. Why? Because I want to get dinner. Maybe they have a laundry. They have like a washer and dryer. Maybe I need to do some laundry. I want to do that. I want to watch a little TV and have some downtime. Maybe I need to edit a video on my laptop. There's 1,000 different things that I might need to do, and I want to be able to do those things and move on at a comfortable pace. Oh, yeah. But I try to keep everything that I buy on the roof so that I can lay the seats down in the back and go to sleep. May not be the most comfortable sleep, but if I'm tired, I'm going to sleep. Number 1, add splatters or drips. What is with all this stuff? Add splatters or drips to this. You can use a sponge and add some drips if you want, or you can splatter, or you can fan brush, or however you do it. But add some splatters or drips to your piece in whatever color you want. What the freak color am I going to do it with? I don't know. All right, let's find a color. What's a color? What's a color? Everything's a color. Except for white and black. With paint, yeah. We'll splatter with some paint. Let me get a splatter tray. Purple today. And if I have if I get a hotel where they have a continental breakfast, I'm paying for it. I want it. You know what I mean? But sometimes when I'm on the road, it's nice, to go swimming if it's hot. If you've been in the car all day and you're hot and you're miserable and, and I don't care how good your AC is. You live in the desert, you outside, you gonna be hot.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. And no matter where I go, I'm traveling through the desert, at least 2 of them, to get to someplace else. And then, God help me, I get to someplace, and what do they have? Humidity. And what do I end up with? Humidititties.
No one likes that.
Nobody likes humidititties. So if I want to put on a bathing suit and go and soak my body in some cold water for a little bit, I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to go upstairs and take a damn shower.
Hope they have a pool.
Because nobody wants humidititties. Nobody wants to be on the road with anybody who's got humidititties, because you're a miserable human being. We got about 2 minutes left. Yeah, nobody wants a swamp booty. Mm-mm. And honestly, I have been on the road where it has been a necessity to wash the car. Because we went through like a field and it was like bugs all over the freeway, you know? And so my car is like, I can't see out the windshield. I need to put the car in the car wash. Or at least go to one of them coin operated ones, you know? I'm going to turn this on. I'm apologizing now. It's going to make some noise. All righty. We're just about out of time. If you need more time, let me know. Well, you know, sometimes you get like it hits the car and you turn on the windshield wipers trying to get them off of there. And no matter how much spray you put on there, you still just get those smears across your windshield where the bugs have committed suicide, you know? Well, I can't say that, where they've unalived themselves. So, you know. All right. Does anybody need more time? All righty. I don't see anybody saying they need more time, so we're going to go ahead and push the button. Next one up is number 21, and 21 is to add sparkle. So you can put sparkly washi tape on here. You can hit it with sparkle spray. You can paint some sparkle on here. You can put it God love you, spray it with some glue and hit it with the glitter. If that's your thing, you go with it, girl. Okay? Or Rudy. But you got 5 minutes to figure out how you're going to put some sparkle on the page. Oh, goody. All right. There's going to be no salvaging this one. It is what it is. And what is it? It's a damn disaster. Huh?
Stupidity.
Okay.
My OCD nitpicky stuff.
Oh, okay.
Why did you double the yeah.
I don't care how you put this stuff on. There's always more on the brush than there is on the item you're putting it on, you know? This has actual glitter in it. He's proud of me, Mom. Look, I'm using glitter. Now this paintbrush is infected. Must go away. Bye-bye, paintbrush. Sorry, Michelle. That's right. Add you some stripper STDs. That's what we need. I'm going to dry this before anything decides to float off. All right, ladies, you have about 2.5 minutes left. Take your time. If you need more time, let me know. I'm infected. I got infected. Oh, God. Pasty white men have left their parents' basements. Exactly. I used to do those Comic-Cons years ago with Dragon Ball Z. I used to work their table for them. And, oh, my God. Yeah, some of those people, yeah, they just crawled out from under a rock. All right, just about a half a minute left. If you need more time, let me know. You know what's really fun? Here we have the Electric Daisy Carnival, the EDC, here in Vegas. That's fun. Alex worked it one year. Her job was to wear a backpack, walk around, and hose people. That's all she did all day. She got to listen to all the bands. She got free food all day because she had a special wristband. All the food vendors had to feed her for free. And she had a backpack full of water, and she just had to walk around and spray people. All righty. Anybody need more time? That's the alarm telling me that my buggy's home, and now you'll hear the dogs. Her puppies are here. She makes that noise when I beat them up. I'll go in there and bounce Buggy up and down on the bed and then tickle his feet. And she loses it. Like, I can't bite mommy, but my puppy. And that one's hers. Her and Buggy are the same age. They've been together since they were puppies. So they should be walking in the door any moment. All right. Hearing and seeing nobody needing more time, we're going to go ahead and push the button. Next up is number 5. Use music book, or dictionary pages.
Advanced technical support calling out a recorded line.
You do anything you want with them.
I didn't quite catch your name on the way in.
But you're going to use music, book, or dictionary pages.
Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
You got 5 minutes to do it.
Did the automated system give you the ticket number I'm interested in?
I'm going to get out my little dictionary.
$3881, yes.
Okay.
just trying to find out some information. So looking at this circuit, the ticket, I've been reading through this, and I do see where the field is working
Yeah.
on changing out a vault from what they call a low boy to an in-ground vault. Apparently, this thing has been hit several times by trucks and so on. So they want to try to keep that from happening any further. So they're redoing the vault from a low boy to an in-ground vault. But my curiosity is at this point, are you still experiencing packet loss and bouncing on this circuit? Several improvements have been done to the network, and I'm just trying to find out if them changing out this pedestal should change anything. If you are still having issues, then we need to investigate that further. Thank you.
Hi, ladies.
Okay, keep it down on the call.
What am I, chopped liver? No, hi, Bima. Just, hi, ladies. Nice to know he's got his priorities straight.
Try a little one this time.
Sure, I completely understand. We all work with that top-notch tools that takes forever. Like I tell everyone, we're all in the same canoe using different paddles to get upstream. As long as we get there, it doesn't matter.
All right. Book or dictionary pages. Here we go. We have them. Now we're going to put them on here. I'm not even inking them. I know. I need to be shot. I'm not inking. Somebody call the crafting police. I'm doing it wrong again. So tomorrow it's me and the hubber, Sandy, and the babies. And they're not babies. She's almost 9. Buck is 13. You know, it's not like they're babies, but they're my babies. And especially her. She's my baby's baby, you know. Went today and got snackies so that they have snackies. I'm not saving this one, guys. This one's it's gone. It's already a goner. I don't think that I can pull this one out unless add brayer comes up, you know. Use a brayer. I just start over. We're going to go to the rummage sale tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm
They have
looking at
anything
this
good to
going,
play
yeah, we
with.
did all the the network cleanup stuff, and then now we're just looking at changing out the type of vault it is to keep it from getting damaged by trucks. So I'm like, okay.
All right. So that's the
one
5
thing
minutes.
about
Does
this
anybody
is
need more time?
services, and I want to make sure that it's no longer become a problem for the services.
I know. We watched it the other night.
Otherwise, we'd have to, hey, we'll send another tech out and see if it's something else in the vault that they currently have, or whatever else is going on.
Bye, Lola.
But that's good to hear.
Bye, Miss Mari.
So all alarms have cleared. You don't see any more packet loss or bouncing anymore. When was the last time it showed anything? Do you have that?
I live with Hey Hey.
Okay, not a problem. Take your time. I completely understand.
Y'all met Sandy? I live with Hey
I tell
Hey.
you, I've got equipment that we log into that I really hate logging into. You know, that right. Well, it takes a while, and some of it just doesn't want to play nice. You know, I get it.
All right. Does anybody need more time on this one?
We're all doing the same job. kind
If
of
not,
thing.
we'll pull
No
another one.
sense in being antsy about it, you know. My pleasure. I get it. We're all in the same boat.
All right. The next one up is number 10, and that is to use texture paste. You can use that texture paste any way you want. You can just smear it on there. You can use a stencil, whatever it is you want to do. Use some texture paste.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If you don't have texture paste, use anything that says paste. I gotta salvage this. How can I salvage this? Oh, start the timer. Quit talking to yourself. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that's out of a ping test now, or you haven't seen any logs of any?
So this is the stuff we made quite a while ago. And
Okay.
as you can see,
All right. So in that case, I'll
It's
just update our ticket that says
still pretty buttery.
saying that the circuit currently seems stable. You know, if you want, we can still keep checking on this. I'm good with that. Has it had any alarms lately as to dropping off or anything like that?
I texture pasted my desk.
Okay. Tell you what, I'll set this out, a couple hours, and then we'll follow up with you guys and see if you can confirm if the circuit is solid and stable. And then that way we can, see if we still need to hold the ticket or, does that sound good? Follow up in about 2 hours? Will that be enough time? Okay, fantastic. In that case, we'll check back in a couple hours and make sure it's still good. And night crew's got to do something, All right. Anything else I can try to? My pleasure. Is there anything else I might be able to assist you with today on this? My pleasure. I thank you for using Cox Business Technical Support. You, man, have a fantastic week. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, we got about 2.5 minutes left. I can go over there. This can go over here. And I will get this picked up before it becomes a permanent part of this board. Too late. All right, let me go wash my stencil. Okay. Yep, that's now part of it. There we go. I'm getting it. All right, just about a half a minute left. If you need more time, please let me know. I don't like to rush people, you know. If you need drying time, I need drying time. Ooh. Oh, stencil butter. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Mm. Crafters Workshop. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Word to the wise: when you make a homemade Mod Podge, put a plastic bag between your lid and the top of the jar, so you can get it off. All right. Does anybody need more time? Is anybody still drying or anything like that? Yeah, exactly. Put a plastic bag or saran wrap or something over the top of it to keep it from gluing your lid on. Oh, he's back. Hi, pussycat. Yeah, it's not that expensive at Michael's. You can get a decent sized jar of it for not much at all. Okay. I don't see anybody saying they need more time, so we'll go ahead and pull the next prompt. And the next one is number 29. 29 is a wild card. Do whatever you want. You have 5 minutes to do whatever you want. Okay. Well, we happen to have honeycomb and fossilized amber. So let's do this. Maybe we should put some more on the dauber. Oh, yeah, that's better. Whoa. Just use what we got, you know? Ha. Harry, leave them on the damn drawers. You know those little plates that they put on the front of filing cabinets so you can slip in a piece of paper that says what's in them? Harry doesn't like them, so he takes them off all the drawers. Leave them alone, you bad kitty. Yes, it's satin. Ugh. I need ad ephemera. That's what I need. I need ad ephemera. Because then I know where this is going. Sit on the shelf in the Dutch oven. Hi! Tell you what, you can cure that one, turn it on. I can't get him to stop playing with the drawers. Ugh, rotten cat. Come on, ad ephemera. I'm going to put him in a crock pot if he doesn't knock it off. Yeah, I will. I will. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah, he's too big. He won't fit in our Dutch.
I already used my wild card. Watch, the next thing up will be add yellow or something stupid. Uh-oh. Anybody need more time on that one? Hey, Steffi G. Exactly, Arlene. It sounds like a perfectly logical thing. Okay, let me put this out there. I got to say this before we move forward. So I was reading an article earlier. And I just want to throw it out there. Apparently, sickos are putting those air trackers in kids' backpacks and stuff when they're like out on field trips and things like that, and then tracking them home. So just, I don't know what legitimacy of that is, but I can see it happening. So be careful. with your grandkids. And, you know, if you have little kids, be careful with those too.
Just don't lose track of your bags.
Yeah, keep your, you know. Yeah, women in purses too. I heard that. So just keep track of stuff, because, yeah, like we need that crap like we need a hole in the head, right? All right, I don't see anybody saying that they need more. Yeah, and they can put them on your car and everything. It's redonkulous. So just be careful with that kind of stuff, you know? That was, I just found that very disturbing. All right. So this is number 9. And it is 18. 18 is free texture. Put any kind of texture on here that you want. It could be hot glue. It can be string. It can be fabric. If it's texture, textile, put it on there. Yeah, I guess some lady was taking her kid to the aquarium, her grandkids to the aquarium. And one of her kids, who's a little bit older, was putting some stuff in his backpack. I guess he was carrying the backpack for some of the younger kids. And so he was like taking the jackets out or whatever, and he found it. And he gave it to his grandmother and told his grandmother that it didn't belong to him. And so they reported it to the aquarium there. And the aquarium went back through the video, and some guy had dropped it in his bag. He had put the bag on the floor to get something out of it for one of the younger kids. And when the guy walked by, he dropped the tag in there. So the aquarium was real cool about it. And, you know, they took it seriously and called the police and everything and turned over the video and all that. But, you know, unless the guy is still there, what's the odds they're going to catch him? Unless he's known. You know what I mean? All right, 5 minutes, number 18. And that is to add free texture. Free texture, you can put whatever kind of texture on here you want. Let's get down our little bits of texture. Let's see if there's something in here we want to use. Probably not. You know, I remember years ago when my oldest kid was, a baby. She was just a toddler. And I had to fly with her by myself from Fairbanks, Alaska to Los Angeles. And, you know, it was a military flight. So there was 3 layovers, 4 plane changes, you know. Because they do whatever they can to make it the cheapest flight possible. And I was in Seattle at a layover. I had to change airlines in Seattle. I didn't actually, but that was a whole different story. But so I'm going through, and she walks, you know, she's probably about 2-3 years old. But I get off the plane. First thing I do is I change her pants, you know, change her diaper, because there's not a whole lot of places to do that on the plane. You know, if you've ever tried to turn around in a plane bathroom, you know you ain't changing no diaper in there, you know. And the stewardesses are always nice. They always try to like find a couple of seats, you know, where you could lay the baby down and do it, but it doesn't always work, you know? So I went and I changed her diaper, and I immediately put her harness on her. I had one of those kid harnesses, you know, the ones that go over their chest, and it has like a leash on the back of it so you can keep a hand on your child. Now, before we got on the plane, her father and I, who was stationed in Alaska, sat on two opposite ends of the room. I held the handle, he held the harness, and we both pulled for all we were worth to make sure that this thing was safe for her. So I'm in Seattle, and my ticket says that I have to change planes, which didn't make any sense because the airline that I was on that plane was going straight to LA. It just had like a 45-minute layover. So I gotten off the plane, and the stewardess was like, okay, well, meet me at the ticketing gate, you know, at the ticketing office up here. I'm going to see if I can get you just ticketed through. And I said, okay. So I went to the bathroom to change the baby and all this other stuff. And I was coming out of the bathroom, and this woman looked at me and she goes, "That's a child, not an animal. How dare you put her on a leash?" And I got right up in her face. I was like, "Listen, lady, it is better that I put her on this thing and I keep her 4 feet from me at all times, so I don't have to worry about somebody snatching my child." And this was like just at the beginning of the Desert Storm and all that other stuff. And I was mad. I was so mad. Like, ah! You're a cat. You're a cat. And you're currently laying on... move. Move, kitty. All right, get down. You know you're not supposed to be up there. Come on, get down. Get down. Because I said so. Because I'm mean. All right, does anybody need more time on this one? Adding your texture. Okay, I don't see anybody saying any more time, so I'm going to hit the button. And this is our last prompt of the day. And it is number 32. And 32 is use a stencil.
You sound upset about that, dear.
I already used a stencil.
Different stencil.
Can I take back my wild card? And this is the used stencil, and now I can use my wild card. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Let me get this out of my way. Gonna get in here. Get that out of the way. In there. Is it in there? It's here somewhere. know what I want is in here. I just gotta find it. That ain't it. Where the hell did that come from? I'll find it.
You guys have terrible timing.
No, go lay down. Go lay down.
I can save this. I know I can. All right, I got this. I can save it. Nope. I'm not going outside. Excuse me. Move it. Out of the way. Here we go. Fat lady coming through. Okay. Alrighty. I can do this. Crap. Ooh. this see if I can save this. Oh, last minute. I'm going for that Hail Mary shot. All right. That on there. That on there. Let's roll that puppy back. That out of the way. All right. I'm going to ink him carefully. Oh, you know what? Can't ink him that way. I gotta do it this way. Where is it? Ugh. Okay. One of these. One of these. I haven't let this damn game beat me in 3 weeks. I am not losing it. I'm not losing it. Alrighty. Yeah, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Kind of proud of you right now. I pulled that out. I could put Alice and the Rabbit over here too. No, we'll save that one for next time. All right, I managed to pull that one out. I'm okay with it. It's not what I wanted, but it's okay. It works. So, his eyes need white dots, though. He looks like he's blind. There. Not great, but better. Ta-da! I pulled it out. Okay. I got this. Did not beat me. Alrighty then. So if you want a copy of the list that we use, this is a link to the Google Doc. It's in my drive. If you have the link, you can pick it up. I'm going to go in there and clean it up. I swear I am. Because right now it's a hot mess. All right, so let's see. So no game tomorrow. Because I will be at the rummage sale in the morning. And so no game. I sorry, but no game. I'm going to put this in here, though, so I don't use it. Put that in there. Here we go. Okay. Put the tab in. There we go. Okay. Yeah, the last one, number 49, is missing. It is not currently on the list. I will get it on there. What else? I think that's it for that. All right. So no game tomorrow. We'll put this one with the successes. Barely, but I pulled it off. All right, what are we doing? Let's get the book. Okay, so tomorrow no game, but Monday I have a brand new type of book pocket for y'all. I showed it the other day, so I expect it to be up any day now. And then we have our art therapy, our craft with me this week, and next week's mixed media. Now, I am currently posted through the end of June. And at the beginning of April, on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, I haven't written it in here yet, but it's there. It's going to be the class for the French document holder, the faux vintage French document holder. And the quarterly kits are going out next month. Okay. So if you are a member of my Patreon and you have been a member of my Patreon at the top tier for at least the last 2 months, or, last month and this month, you will get your kit for, you'll get your basic kit for free. There is an add-on that has a small tag on it because of what's going into this one. It's a lot of stuff. Also, now that everybody's in here again, I am sending these out to random people. I just pulled random names, put them in envelopes, and so you're going to get a sheet of this. This is what I use for my faux vintage tape, and I want everybody's honest opinion on it. So use it and let me know what you think. So some people are going to get it. I didn't send it to everybody. I sent it to a few people. This month's Happy Mails are going out to the people who are getting them this month. I try to get a Happy Mail out to everybody at least once a year. So Happy Mails are going out. What else? I think that's it, guys. So if you're new here and I have not offended you yet, push that button. Just push it. Take your finger, push the subscribe button. Why not, right? I haven't offended you. That's a good thing. You don't ever have to come back if you don't want to. Of course, we'd love to see you again. But if you don't ever want to come back, that's cool too. But it does help me out in the algorithm. Also, thumbs up, thumbs down. Doesn't matter which way your thumb goes. That helps with the algorithm as well. What else? Check out my Ko-Fi. You can get some free digitals over there. Or my Patreon if you'd like to become a member. You can do that for as low as, I think, $3 a month. And my rates will never change. It's a forever stamp. But that's it. That's all I have. I am out of here. Wish me luck at the rummage sale tomorrow. I'm hoping it's actually got some good stuff. Maybe I'll pick up some old books or something. If it's real good, I'll go live, you know, from the sale. But until I see you again, stay hydrated. Stay inside if you can, and stay well, my friends, because I love you guys. Until I see you again. Bye-bye.